All right, guys, on with the show. This next story that I want to talk about is about the Paralympics. And it is, I don't know, I'm not going to lead the witness on this because I have certain opinions about this story. So let me set it up for you, then we can get your comments. This comes to us from Metro News. So an ad campaign from Vogue basically uses able-bodied models as substitutes for the Paralympic athletes at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. So basically, Vogue magazine published photos of 2 soap opera stars and then used people that had lost limbs, to make them look like, and Photoshop them to make them look like amputees, and then put those in the magazine to try to bring awareness to the 2016 Paralympic Games, which apparently is only 15% sold right now. So they were like, they're in emergency mode and they're trying to get attention. So they're getting attention. I don't know if it's the right kind of attention. Christine the photographer. What do you think? Is this? On the one hand, let me set it up for you. On the one hand, okay, they and I don't know if there are 2 hands. On the one hand, they're building advertising.
There's only one hand. There's one hand in the picture.
There you go. On the one hand, and then on that same hand. But on the one hand, they're trying to bring awareness to something, to the 2016 Paralympic Games, which is by definition a good cause, right? So they're doing by any means necessary. If you can get people in there, it helps the cause. On the artistic side, it just leaves a rubbery, nasty taste in my mouth of, exploiting people and not telling the real story. Like, I was looking at these photos, and I'll bring the photos up on the screen. I was looking at the photos, and I was thinking, like, what's wrong with the real people? Why, like, can...
Well, that's the thing. They were there. Like, the real people were on site as inspiration. Like, what does that even mean?
No, it means exactly that they took that guy's prosthetic leg and put it on the guy that had 2 perfectly fine legs. Like, they just photoshopped his fake leg.
Yes.
And that woman's, the part of her arm where it ends and whatever scars that she has, those exact scars are on the soap opera star. And it's just...
It's terrible. I mean, I think it's such insincere marketing. I understand that you're trying to sell tickets. Find a way to get the celebrity endorsement and include the amputees that are going to be competing and create a story where, you can use the celebrity endorsement to sell tickets or whatever. Like, I'm fine with that. But the Photoshop element is just terrible.
It is terrible. And I'm thinking, like, as I'm
shot
looking at
of
the photo,
4 of them together is adorable. Like, what's wrong with that?
Why not just do that? Yeah, exactly. So they're trying to get the star power of these soap opera stars to draw attention to this event. Why not just do that? Why be disingenuous and create a shot that is fake? Obviously fake. It's kind of a slap in the face,
Yeah.
And what was the slogan? We're all Paralympians or something. And then, but the photo that they photoshopped is just them standing there. Like, I don't understand anything about it.
We're not all Paralympians. That's the problem, okay?
Right.
I am not a Paralympian. I have all of my limbs. I have all of my abilities. And I'm not an athlete. I could not hope to do anything what these people do. So when you don't put the actual Paralympians up in front of the camera, what would have been a really fun idea? Is if you had these 2 soap opera stars that look somewhat similar to the people that they are borrowing their amputations from, put them together in the same sport. I'm not sure exactly what sports these people play, unfortunately. I wish I had read more into it, but it was more of a sensational piece than anything. Yeah. But if you put the guy with the prosthetic leg against the soap opera star in whatever sport he is competing in, he would kick the crap out of the soap opera star, and that would be a worthy story. I think that would be the celebrity endorsement that they would be after, but they totally missed the boat on it.
Yeah, unless he lost, and then they'd have to suppress it.
Well, okay. True, but even still, I think that it would be in good sportsmanship at the very least.
Totally. But no, I agree. There's a million different ways they could have taken this, other than hey, look at what we did, because now it's a story about how good you can be with Photoshop, not necessarily about these amazing athletes that are doing things that able-bodied people even can't do.
And if you're talking about doing stuff in Photoshop, I mean, Photoshop these guys into like rock star superheroes. I mean, take it to the nines in Photoshop to like do elaborate backgrounds, to like put them into these wonderful setups where they are the heroes of this game, and make it about them and not about some celebrity that is taking their place.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I think we all fall on the same side of this argument.
And I think everybody else does too. And I also want to say it's deplorable what Vogue came back with a response as. Saying, yeah, we're standing behind this. Yeah, it's sort of a punch in the gut, but that's what we wanted to do, and we're okay with that. And no, you shouldn't be defending yourself at that point. You should at least try to apologize in some way, shape, or form. And
well, let's talk about that a little bit, because that's the other piece of it. It's taking the morality and, you know, it's embarrassing and you should have done X, Y, and Z, but looking at it from the standpoint of marketing. It's a brilliant marketing move, right? I mean, we've seen over the past several months that all press is not necessarily positive, but it still gets people talking about it, and we're talking about it on this show, and, you know, they're talking about it on Metro News, and, you know, it's a big story, whereas if they had not done this, I doubt that the story would have gone as big as it is. So, in a lot of ways, they are, in fact, drawing attention to the Paralympic Games by doing something as ostentatious as this.
Yeah, but not in a good way. We boil back to that idea that all press might be good press in certain scenarios, and yes, for Vogue, it might be selling magazines and getting clicks, and they'll be making money from their advertisers and what have you. I don't think that's a good thing, though. I mean, sure, they've got money because of it, and that might make them do more controversial things in the future because they saw a financial success with this. That is the worst kind of deal with the devil encouragement that you could see. And it's just, I don't want to see that. I don't want to promote that. We're talking about it on TWiP. I don't want anybody listening to go and click on these articles. Please, just listen to us. Be distasteful of the entire thing, be angry about it, and don't give them any fractions of pennies by clicking on their links and seeing some ads.
I hope you enjoyed this quick clip of This Week in Photo. If you'd like more videos like this, just subscribe to our YouTube channel or subscribe to our podcasts, that's plural, over at thisweekinphoto.com.